Hi guys, this is Joel Pesmino, and this is my presentation on the practice of worship of reading and proclaiming the word. Of all the different options of creative things to do, I've done blogs and I've done videos and PowerPoints. I've actually never done a Prezi presentation before, so I figured why not? Let's give it a shot. But I wanted to give some context to what was going on, so I figured I could maybe record a couple videos to make it make sense. Uh, the title of this practice reminds me of the title of the short book by Karl Barth called The Word of God and the Word of Man, which is basically a collection of a few sermons that he preached. But the introduction of that book, it's a lot about the theme of this practice, both the idea of the scriptures and also then the idea of how the scriptures then kind of like are delivered into the people of God through the sermon, through the spoken word. And it's a some Barth has some phenomenal thoughts on that. So we'll split it in basically those two sections, like the Word of God, just a couple thoughts on that, a couple quotes from Barth that I think would be helpful, and then I'll talk a little bit more in depth about the idea of the sermon because that's kind of like what I do. I'm a preacher, so I like talking about that. And yeah, and so I'll have a couple of these throughout the sections, and I'll see you back in a minute.